Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Nintendo.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Hey y'all, let's play Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. I got my GameCube, it's on the desk behind me, but you can't see it, because we're on claustrophobic camera. Old-fashioned controller. Look at this game, it's a GameCube game, but it's got widescreen mode. I'm not sure I've ever seen such a thing. There were several surprises for me when I booted up this game and started putting together the streaming setup for it. The first is that it has a widescreen mode for a GameCube game, most of which were in 4:3 aspect ratio. You have to go into the settings to turn it on to 16:9. It's still the same resolution, it's 640 by 480, but it's like true widescreen. Like it has, redrawn UI assets and such. They're not stretched. If you take a game like this or if you take a regular GameCube game that runs in 4:3, a lot of times the Dolphin emulator, you can run it in widescreen mode, and the rendering is in widescreen, but the UI elements are just kind of stretched because they weren't designed for that. This is designed for it. It looks really good. It is, unfortunately, still in standard definition, and there's a lot of text in this game, and so in standard definition, the text has to be relatively large in relation to the screen in order to be legible. So I had to go to claustrophobic camera over here in the little corner, because otherwise I was blocking the health bar or blocking, the subtitles or blocking the dialogues. So we're doing tiny camera. This is just a stock GameCube, but I've got the component cables, which are where you have 5-headed cables with 3 different cables for red, green, blue video. That lets you run the game in progressive scan mode rather than interlaced mode. A lot of GameCube games have that feature, but they're supposed to have a little icon on the back of the box that tells you they have that feature up here at the top, and it doesn't have it, so I didn't expect it. But then you boot up the game and it prompts you, hey, do you want to run a progressive scan? Sure. So this game looks really good. Basically, it looks like a Wii game, honestly. The Wii was kind of known for having widescreen but standard definition. It was like a weird transitional technology. I'm a little bit baffled that they didn't give this game a good re-release for the Wii. Nintendo is the publisher of this video game, so even though it was developed by Silicon Knights, it is a second-party game, which is pretty unusual. So Nintendo owns all the rights to this. It would have been so easy for them to do like a director's cut or a special edition or just a regular re-release on the Wii, and more people could have played it, but they didn't do that, and I'm not totally sure why. What's playing now is the little teaser trailer intro that we were just listening to before I went live, I think.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
You can see that there's at least one drawback to widescreen, which is that they chose in the regular game to render all the cinematics, all the pre-rendered cutscenes, as like a pseudo widescreen, so they've got letterboxing at the top and bottom. And then because we're in widescreen, they've got letterboxing at the left and right, so we're like double letterboxed on all the cinematics. GameCube games are on mini DVDs, so space is at a premium, so I'm sure they did not have room on the disc to include both widescreen cutscenes and 4:3 cutscenes that are in like the pseudo widescreen. Let's see. I think this options menu is rad. Subtitles on, widescreen, rumble. I've turned up the brightness quite a bit, which I don't think you would want to do if you were playing at home, but it shows up on stream better if the game is less dark. So if the colors are washed out, that's my fault. And this is a fresh memory card. I've beaten this game a couple of times before, but I've never beaten it 3 consecutive times on the same save file in order to unlock the secret ending. So maybe we can do that sometime, but let's start small. Do a regular casual playthrough.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless, their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Oh no, mid-cinematic gameplay. Look at that reload animation. That's so cool. Where do I run? Okay, there we go.
Remember me, Alex?
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Ah, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
Two weeks later, already there's a time jump. Every time they say Rhode Island, I like chuckle inside and I'm like, oh yeah, this takes place in Rhode Island. It's like, sorry, Rhode Island, you're kind of a joke state. The voice acting in this game is really good. It's like exactly the right level of like slightly over the top, just a little bit. Jennifer Hale is the main character. She is a female shepherd from Mass Effect and like a million other things. And this game also has a lot of the cast of Metal Gear Solid in it, which kind of foreshadows this group's next game, Silicon Knights, was even weirder than this one because it was a joint venture of Silicon Knights, Nintendo, and Konami. And they made Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes, the remake of Metal Gear Solid for GameCube. So, like, Solid Snake is in this game, Liquid Snake is in this game, Mei Ling is in this game, all those different voice actors. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. There was a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murderer. It would be here. Alright. So, analog movement. Alright, so I can't help comparing this to Resident Evil, both because we've been playing Resident Evil, and because this came out the same year as the Resident Evil remake on GameCube. But that game has tank controls, partly because it has static backgrounds, so you need the tank controls so that when the background changes, you keep moving in the same direction. But this game is fully 3D rendered, and so it has... Well, that's a bad example because that is a camera cut, but mostly the camera follows you around, so the controls are with the analog stick and they're screen relative, so it feels a lot more modern, and it's a lot easier to get a handle on the controls. The call of the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family secrets it hides. Alex will not leave till she has learned what happened to her grandfather. Right, so we've got a whole house to explore. Let's see what's in the inventory. Okay. Floor key. App. Oh, we can rewatch cinematics. That's cool. That's a beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. I mean, yes. Cool. Ticking clocks freak me out. I don't like them. They make me anxious. The last weak rays of sunlight fight the shroud of darkness. It lends an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in this house with nothing but the spirits of old for company. Has she been staying in this house, or is she staying in a hotel? Don't know, but I feel like a DM when I'm reading the lore text. I'm planning on taking this playthrough pretty slowly. Do a lot of exploring and reading and lore. Wooden plaque. It's not much of a kitchen. Oh, it's a conservatory. But Alexandra play piano. We know from Resident Evil that sometimes that is useful in survival horror games. The illustration features a collection of strange lined designs related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Did he cook his own meals? Because how? The pantry was so empty. Maybe he got DoorDash. Another family portrait. Oh, we finally found one that's locked. Now you're talking. Oh my god. This room has big mist energy. Frank's socket is mounted in the telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. Curious contraption to be sure. What purpose can it possibly serve? Should Alex adjust the mirror? No. What are we going for? It looks like I can only adjust it in one direction, like there's a missing crank for the bottom part. Huh. Oh, this is the bottom part, okay. Still, it's not really doing anything. A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." Is it in Rhode Island? Oh, here's another one. We're still not really doing anything, though. Alright, I'm sure we'll be back later. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. When one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch, everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Slight draft. Oop. A wrong turn in the library. Boy, that looks like a boarded up hallway or door or something, doesn't it? Second floor key? The key to the second floor is broken. All right. Well, I remember this puzzle from the first time I played the game, and the second time, and the third time, but your hint is that this clock is set to 3:33, so let's go set the grandfather clock to 3:33. It has been a while since I played this game, so I won't remember everything, but... Now we're talking. Small shrine of candles. Stack of human bodies. Alright, it's a video game. I want to be armed. Give me this Gladius. Standard weapon of the Roman army. Cyclopean, Lovecraft's favorite word. The Gothic Cathedral. Yeah, they're like, pick up the giant book already. What are you doing? Yep, I mean, probably Alex should not read the book. Probably Alex should just depart and go back to her normal life. But, yep, let's read the book.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamest? Where is Conservandine? Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum. Si inceptum confiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus.
Volo res
I would like to
militaris.
compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
Come to us, Pious Augustus.
All right, here we go. That is a long idle animation. Awesome. Look. The dais on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems. So this would already be creepy. He's already underground in this temple with no way out of it. Already hearing voices whisper. Finish him. Alright, we're going to be doing a lot of that, going for the head first. It's 3 hits if you continue to hit the torso, but if you switch to hitting the arms, it's only 2 more hits to take them down. Same thing, insipid green. Ugh. Alright, there's some survival horror. Zombies coming from off screen. Apparently, when they set out to make this game, they specifically wanted to make not a survival horror game, and then they failed spectacularly and made a really good survival horror game. Oh, see how his sword caught on the wall? Gotta have room to maneuver to use the weapons. The cool mechanic. Ah, my first hit. Oh no. Oh, now it's got to stop and tutorialize the health meter. Yep. So there's a little bit of a frame rate hitch when I came into this room, but in general, this game runs at 60 FPS, which is also pretty impressive. Real easy to make a slower paced game like this 30 FPS instead. Alright, so before we place these, let's poke around real quick. Nothing? Alright. The wall is prominently decorated with a strange lined symbol carved into the granite. Cut into the wall is a square hole lined with scratches, as though something has been removed from it. Pious, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Oh, that's a big guy. Need a shield. Pious' soldiers had those big curved shields, he should have brought one. But that looks like it could be like the regular entrance. Okay, so this is a big decision point, and they don't tell you that it's a big decision point, and they don't give you any context for the decision you're making, which is kind of okay because it's a horror game where you're not supposed to know what's going on at first. But these are your 3 different playthroughs. You get to pick right here which of the 3 main Elder Gods you want to fight against in that playthrough. So green means that the enemies are going to be sanity attacking enemies. So you're going to get more sanity effects as your character goes insane. Blue means that they're going to attack your mana, meaning that it's harder to cast spells. And red means that they're extra tough and they're going to attack your health. Red is kind of like hard mode, and green is kind of like easy mode. So if you don't know which one to pick green. And kind of the regular order of a playthrough that gets more and more difficult as you repeat your playthroughs is to go green, blue, red. I kind of gave it away. I set my fairy lights up to green because I knew that we were going to be starting fresh and doing green in this playthrough, so I believe this is Zelatoth. An effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Zelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
All right, we got it. This is the Tome of Eternal Darkness, where experience, spells, and enchanted items can be stored for future use. It has been made from fragments of human skin and bone, and endowed with magical powers. I just finished reading a nonfiction book called River of the Gods that was about Richard Francis Burton, and his search for the source of the Nile. And he knew a guy who was an English lord who had an actual book that was bound in human skin. But the guy was kind of a sadist, and he was always looking for a book that was bound in human skin that had been flayed off a human who was still alive while being flayed. And he bugged Burton about it. When Burton traveled to like Africa, this particular lord bugged him to try to find human skin that had been flayed off a living captive, which is creepy. And I kind of can't believe it's real, that was a real thing that people did, or that somebody wanted. Seems like too lurid to be made up. There we go, let's just keep going. We should probably save? We can save voluntarily, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I had not saved this whole time. Definitely save the game, please. 2000 AD. Okay, so we got a page. I don't think we've gotten anything that will unlock anything in the house unless we can open that door to the pantry with the gladius. For now, let's just go ahead and read this chapter page.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast! No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
She's just bored. She's gonna run afoul of elder gods just because she was like bored and wanted something to do. Alright, this looks like a kukri. Yeah, one has precedence over another, but it's hard to tell what has precedence over what from the diagram. The one that was back in the mansion in Rhode Island had arrows on it. The one that was over the fireplace. What are the exits like? Just right and left. A statue of a goddess delicately sculpted from sandstone. It casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. Let's take this strange necklace. This necklace can be used to heal Ellia. Make sure that Ellia does not move when the spell is being cast. But it closes off this doorway. Okay, so what about the other doorway? The other doorway is still open, so can we put the necklace back and explore this door to the right, then come back through? I don't want to miss stuff. Oh yeah, you can hear her breathing hard. There is a stamina system in this game. It's just kind of hidden. All right. Tomb Raider time. When located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of the sanity meter and the character to pulse green. Sanity meter. This meter represents character sanity. Blip, blip, blip. See, the red guys are strong. Let me get around behind. Yeah, let me do it. There we go. Looks like nighttime? There's the design again. Yeah, let's make it nighttime. Okay. So now we've gone around the right side. So hopefully now we can go back and take the necklace and do the left side. Look at the size of this girl and look at the size of that opening. You cannot tell me that she cannot climb through there. Come on. At least you can do what I always want them to do in Indiana Jones movies. Like, don't step on them. Like, you can see where there are panels on the floor. Just don't step on the panels, that's all. All right, that one's correct as is. Nope. Gotta scroll down and press A. Okay. So we could go ahead and use it to recover a little bit of health. Oh no, I used it too close to the statue. Okay, so move away from the statue, then try using it. Cool. Sunset? That looks good. Oh, this has a cross hallway. Wait a second. I don't think the other one had a cross hallway. Yeah. Oh, this guy's fleshy. He looks like the mummy from The Mummy. I'm trying to just get space. Trying to get behind him. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't trying to run around him like Mario running around one of those big eyeball things in Mario 64. Oh, here we go. So we could swap this one out and put it on the statue to open the other door if we need to. Wait, do we need just the central candle or all three because it's daytime? Maybe we need just the middle. Ooh, that booby trap looks bad. I don't know if I can get around that one. No. Oh, there we go. The blowgun.
Secret passage in the temple.
Oh no, my guy. Leave that guy alone. Good. Chimp? Get my sanity back. If Ellia brings him a weapon that has been broken, he will repair it as a gesture of thanks. Let's go. What? Oh, I guess it's on the ground. Dude knows magic. Dude knows Elder God magic. He's just chill. Alright. So for saving him, we now have a short sword and a blowgun. That looks like it stretches the whole width of the hallway, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I feel the rumble in the controller when those things smash together. No time, no time. Alright, so 3 headshots with a finish him means 4 darts per zombie. I saw this. Okay. This mural depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people by denouncing one of their fertility gods. It's not the short sword that we use in this, is it? No, I guess not. Can I turn it off by stepping back on it? No. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, don't interrupt them. Oh, he got too close. Fortunately, if I don't finish them, I don't get the sanity back, so... There we go. This mural depicts one of the ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. Based on that cutscene, it seemed like he was being peeled away, but it did not seem like he was being killed. That it? We've been through the whole level? Might be the it.
Stop. Don't go near it.
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
You are one of the chosen many, flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts, the essence of a corpse god. To some, it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
That guy looked like he was having a bad day, too. He did not look 100%. Look around. Statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years. Imagine being in here and the floor is sticky with effluvial grime. A door of formidable size seals the vault. A stylized design resembling the creature that dwells within the room is carved into the stone. That is a cool stylized design. That's neat. Oh, I just got major rumble on the controller. Large piece of metal looks to be a leak. Got it. Oh, they respawned. Alright, so probably could just run past these guys and take a huge sanity hit. I don't think it takes too much effort to stop and take them out. Oh, these booby traps are going to be rough. Can we save? Not safe to save right now. The darkness is coming. Alright, well. Oh, I can't go around the outside of it. Oh, I thought I was going to be clever. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, the finish him animation. The finish him animation screwed me. Did I get to him in time? I did not. Alright, let's be careful. This game has not motion captured. That is some hand animated sneaking animation if I've ever seen it. All right. Get out of the way. Move. Displace. Now let's get the oldest one first before it disappears. There we go. Oh no, back through the booby traps again. Okay, I can save now, we're good. At least we're going forward this time? GameCube analog stick is pretty good. Not a bad one. Actually, most importantly, it has octagonal gates. I don't know if you can see, but if you hold up a GameCube controller, it's got like notches at like north, south, east, west, and the in-between corners. So it's really easy to like lock it to the left and walk exactly dead left on the screen. It is super useful.
You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok? Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Alright, so that's why the guards were creepy and knew magic, is because they were with Pious Augustus. Now, does keeping the heart inside your body and getting zapped count as protecting it? Maybe he didn't find it? Wait, can I re-examine this desk now? Edward Roivas' study is filled with arcane knickknacks, mementos of yesteryear and other cultures. The odor of ancient texts is faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers every surface except one. The desk had been the center of activity. Not a mote of dust is on it. Here, Alex's grandfather had worked, perhaps even hours before the end. And that's like my office right here. It's messy except for what you can see on the camera. Alright, we know what to do. Alright, we need to remember to save every time we come back to Alexandra. like the safest place. In fact, if we get into a tight scrape in one of the chapters, it might be worth saving into a second slot and having the main Alexandra save to fall back on if we need it. Suspicions of conspiracy.
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then. He lies. As do we all. What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces. Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return. As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know. And much you never will. Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pious. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane. Or perhaps one, then the other. Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
Alright, dead, then insane. There are no flaws in this plan. That is a super cool effect, with Xelatoth's, like, the eye cracking and falling away. That is real neat. This appears to be a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, Carolum magnum Francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At once.
Oh, you had to read the scroll.
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
What a level. The intricacy and detail. Like, no wonder they want to do a camera zoom through it, because even the, like, ceiling rafters and buttresses look good. I love that this game at least acknowledges that these characters are not all speaking modern English. That it starts out with, you know, French or whatever other languages. Latin. All right, so Anthony here looks like the guy who confronted Ellia a few hundred years hence, Cambodia. Don't open it yet. Let's explore first. The monk cordially greets Anthony. Okay. Can I talk to this dude? Can I talk to that dude? Order is awaiting the arrival of the bishop. Excuse me? Following me? Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop. Alright, well that dude moved away from the casket. Can we check it now?
Oh my god, what is it?
What happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Scramasax. I love how he proved all this by looking at the body. Like, the forces of evil are sloppy. Why wouldn't you wrap this guy up in like a black cloak or something and clean his face off? This Frank and Saxon weapon relies on a hefty blade to deliver deadly cutting and slashing attacks. Alright, so somewhere over here there was a door. Need the bishop's. Wait, can we leave? Charlemagne must be warned. Oh, and Pious Augustus' statue is ruined. Was he evil because the statue is ruined? Because they tricked him into cutting it? Oh my god, that effect is so cool. All right, Anthony, you're in for it now. Hmm. Oh, cool. Circles of power describe the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural ability. Spell list. The spell list is an inventory of all the spell information that has been acquired. Blah, blah, blah. That's right, in this game, you can find runes before you find the spell recipes, and you can figure out spells on your own in advance, where you get them. Cool, so right now we have Circle of Power, but no runes. Bewildering array of books. Oh, sure. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's explore over here first. I love that you can hear something rattling in it when you inspect it. Mm. There's a rune. Yeah, we still just got one rune. We can't fill that up. I believe that rune is Ulioth. We know from context. That is the blue elder god. Now let's save before we get ourselves in trouble. And yeah, we'll make a in a chapter save point. Oh, he's got like a spectral head. That's cool, but bad for me. One hit and then dodge. Alright. Stay right there, zombie. I want to check out this rune. That's a question mark? Now that one we don't know what that is. I guess it's got a name and a meaning underneath it. Whereas this one just has a name because it's fully off. Try not to even let him get up. Oh, save the NPC, let's go. torch. How you doing, brother? He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font. The bishop screwed up already. Turning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. Hey, cool sword. Alright, so we get torch or sword. Even the torch is pretty cool. Not accidentally kill this guy, okay. Is that the urn fragment? Oh. Alright, we saved that guy, so let's save. There are lots of like optional weapons and stuff you can find in this game, and I think at least one optional rune. So I guess if you wanted to do a completionist playthrough, you would have to beat the game the 3 times to unlock the real ending, but you'd also have to find all these objects in the game, which it would be cool if we could do. Which I think is going to mean saving a lot of NPCs who are in danger. 2/3. It's like a mixing tutorial. It's not a complicated puzzle. Alright, but I guess now we have to fix both of these urns. We're gonna beat this level, we're gonna have to earn it. Codex. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. That is Magarmore. So, if we had the actual rune for this, we could start experimenting and combine these 3 runes with Circle of Power, learn a new spell, but we only have the codex, we don't actually have the rune yet. Oh, where this guy is. Okay, so... go to a sword. Oh, that thing's got reach. There we go. Alright, let's go. This is Magarmore, which is item. We've got Ulioth, Magarmore, and something else. Alignment, Ulioth. We got Mystery Rune or Magarmore. So, because we haven't found the recipe for the spell, we still don't know what it's called or what it does. It's just called Spell 1. But let's assign it to up on the D-pad. Can I not? How do I assign? I'm pressing up and that's not doing anything. Press A and that doesn't do anything. Maybe we can't assign it until we cast it? Oh, you assign it over here. That's just for reference. All right. There we go. So now you can cast from the quick spell shortcut or from the menu. Please select an item to enchant. Enchant the urn? Yeah. I believe the spell is what you would call minor mending. Magic meter. Gotta run around to get mana back. So, we kind of know from context what it does. Does that fill in the name of the spell? No, it's still called Spell 1. The real secret is that you can enchant a weapon. Now it's like a +1 longsword. And it glows a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Oh, buddy. Alright, so is blue the alignment that's good against green? If so, I need to remember that, and blue will be the main thing we enchant our swords with. Ulioth, alright, we already knew that. Oh, it's filled. That might be your hint. And rife with theater. Let's burn this tapestry. Do have tapestries, don't you? I should probably save again at some point, huh? Dang. Ulioth must be the alignment that is good against Xelatoth. Okay, this is where we'll place the urns. Enterbach, reject. Okay, so the first spell is alignment, reject item, and that enchants it. Goth, Enterbach, project, Magrimore item. There it is, enchant item. Alright, we figured this out. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic." Oh, we already did this. We don't need to do this. Oh, so that unassigned it. Well, hold on. Give me it back. Okay, good. We're good. A seething pit of iniquity and evil. Although the urn appears to sit correctly in place on the pressure plate, it does not appear to be heavy enough to depress it. Oh, let me get my sword enchanted.
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
Oh, hey, buddy. Uh-oh. The Bishop's Key. Got sanity back. I made a sanity deposit. I kept the sanity carpets intact, so I need my sanity deposit back, please. Cool. And this is the end of the line, so backtrack. That's just examining the shrine? No, what is this? What am I supposed to be looking at? It looks like there's a panel missing from the wall. Everything is carved, but... what does that mean? I don't know if there's significance to that or not. Can I knock down the candles? Is that a hole? I'm not sure what this examine is for. Not sure what that's for. I sense a secret, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. Can I use something over here? Oh, poor Anthony. Ah! Excuse me. No, give me that. It makes the sword so effective, like we are just hacking through enemies. That's why the playthrough where you're fighting against Ulyaoth is harder, is because you can't use magic so much to your advantage. I'd like to finish him. There we go. I guess the other one despawned when I exited the room there, so I don't get my sanity back from him. Just running at a sanity deficit. Oh no, you're not supposed to run close to him. Oh no. The Trapper dimension sprawls in every direction. Whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick escape. So, am I trying to get to purple, or... Okay. Don't step on a scorpion. Oh, okay, you want to sneak. You're doing great, Anthony. Keep going. Hey, buddy. Are you alright? Yeah, well, don't worry about me being undead. Or, magically enchanting my sword with the power of an elder god. Situation normal. Alright, so I believe this is the first boss. Oh my god, Sam. Oh, that. I am aiming up when I do that, trying to hit his heads, but I think he's got like 3 faces. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Does Anthony still think he's just going to warn Charlemagne like this?
save him, Anthony. His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Zealot.
All right. So, here we are, and because we have read that chapter, we now have access to that magic, so we can fix this, the broken second floor key. And we can enchant our Gladius if we think there's going to be Hello? Is that knocking at the front door or at the second story door? Or is it in my head? Let's go. Oh, that seems normal. Oh, that's creepy. Now, what is that? Like a spiral and some skeleton? Alex questions the presence of a lush landscape amidst these other morbid pieces. Okay, so that looks like a three-pointed spell with the Zealototh rune. But I do not have the Zealototh rune. $38 special. But that won't be useful. Now, that's kind of a wardrobe. We've got the dresser key that we found in the carriage clock. So we need to keep an eye out for a dresser that is locked. Presumably it's not this one that's sealed with the Zealototh Triforce. A page from the journal of Maximilian Roivas. On the toilet. Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby. Okay, so that's the first jump scare that worked on me. Oh, this bathroom looks filthy. Look at that toilet. My dude, get you a scrub brush. Doesn't look like we can interact with that wardrobe. I see that page sticking out. Alright, there's our next chapter, but let's keep exploring. A musty aroma hangs in the air, and a layer of fine dust lies on all surfaces of the room. It seems as if no one has been in here for a long time. Is that a gun cabinet, and can we open it? And what is this flag? We need to take a photo and post it on the Vexillology subreddit. Get an opinion. It's a little surprising that everything in this room looks untouched because look, here's the first modern phone we've found in the house. Cool. All right. Yeah. The stained glass depicts a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even with the faint light of the setting sun. The maiden clasps a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it is magical and really there. A glowing field of energy protects the window. So that's probably a chapter page that she's holding, and we need some kind of spell to unseal that. It looks like there's a book on the end table to the right, but I guess we can't do anything with it. Oh, okay, don't touch it. Alright, maybe this is silly, but I feel really vulnerable up here, so we are going to go back to the secret library. It's over here. Secret library office to read this chapter page. Nope, I'm turned around already. Was over here? Okay, yes, library to the right. Which means that the... It means that the telescope in the planetarium is like jutting out the front of the house to the right of the main entrance. Okay, let's save.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
Here we go. All right, this is our first return to a previous location. We're several hundred years after when Pious Augustus was here. And it looks in use again, actually. It kind of looks like a mosque. The Tulwar. We can also kick it Xena style. They took a little dig at Xena there. They were not designed to return to the owner. Okay, they have to give you health restoring items until you get the spell to restore health. So these look like prayer mats around the room, but how would this be in use? There's no conventional entrance as far as I can tell. You have to get teleported in and out. Hey, buddy. Anthony, hey, at least a statue is here. See, it's hard to just run because you need to fight stuff and get your sanity back, you know? Do I get iframes while I'm doing this? I do, that's good. Oh, I got caught on the body on the floor. I couldn't dodge. That sword is pretty effective. Oh, and we can enchant it. Because we got the tome, we've got all the magic. It is as if Karim has played the first several levels of the video game Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem for Nintendo GameCube. Now this looks unfamiliar. Okay. It seems particularly heavy. Oh, there's a room. But I suppose we have no idea what it is, right? Yeah, nothing. But since we have the rune, we can try it out. So, question mark, project. Fizzle. Question mark, item. Also fizzles. Alright, no good. I guess we can climb here, or we can keep going. No, dead end to me. Okay. Maybe we need heavy things to place. An arcane shrine dominates the room. Braziers surround its edge, while a larger one tops its summit. No doubt each one will be filled with incense to facilitate prayer to insidious deities. So it's not in use as a mosque, it's in use as an unholy temple of some kind? That gets us one, but we need something else heavy. To sit on the other panel. Oh, okay. Can I take that torch? Yes. It's super effective. Oh, that's just going to tell us what Xelatoth is. Let's go. What is this? Can I, like, look out? Is it? Let me walk. Where are we going? We released these guys, but for what? That's cool. Good? We good? There we go, okay. Now you'd think that even though the chakrams are not designed to return to the user, that like once you've killed all the monsters you could walk around the room and pick them back up, right? Oh, nothing else? No? Okay. Lying in a pool of cold blood is a dead soldier. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my god. We are going to be so OP. The most surprising thing about coming back to this game this time is that so far it's really easy. Everything feels really easy. I don't think I'm just naturally, like, this good at it or something. Maybe I should have started out with the Turga playthrough and gone for hard mode directly, but... Hey, buddy. That's not what you want to see. Okay, so we definitely lost some sanity on that one. Can we double tap these guys? I only lost a tiny little bit of health, but whatever. Oh, you lose so much sanity when those things burst out. Oh, those things are rough. Alright, we're going a little crazy. Recover seems useful. What do I need for it? Narakoth and Santak. Do not have. This could be one of them? Okay, that almost looked like a tapestry. I forgot we picked up this torch. We need to keep an eye out for things that we could burn. Okay, so I think we would need to enchant a Tulwar with Zelototh to get through here. Hang in there, Karim. Yeah, so I don't have that room. But I'm about to. Look, maybe we can take out his head from here. Equipped. Hit him, Karim. He's zapping us. Oh, it's like I've got to get a little closer. Wait a second. Is this guy Ulioth aligned? So now my weapons are not doing anything? This guy is blue. I shouldn't have enchanted him. I should have just fought him. I should have just fought him. This is what I get for saying the game is easy. I jinxed myself. Okay, we're out of mana. But my Tulwars are no longer enchanted, so hopefully we can, like, do damage to them. I needed to be not enchanted. Please let me finish him. Zantac self. So, question mark? Self. So, we ought to be able to do... So, I guess item self is nonsense, but you think that project self would do something. Does not. But we should experiment with the mystery rune. Project question mark? Nothing. Item question mark? Nothing. Self question mark? Recover. Okay. So now I can heal myself, but I only have Ulioth for alignment, so I can only heal my mana. But that is going to be an important spell. Assign that to... Well, I guess I shouldn't assign the mana version, because the mana version is the least useful. But never mind. We can cast it. I don't have the magical energy to cast the spell to recover my magical energy. Oh, I was running without thinking about it. Run! Oh. That's my bad. Purple, go! Walk.
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
This isn't really happening.
I love how this game is structured like the never-ending story. We have interludes of reading a book. That like little banner, it almost looks like I can interact with it. Absorb. A Ram Dao. Sure. Unfortunately, I need sanity so badly that I need to, like, lure these guys apart, kill them one at a time, and then recover. There's such a horde of them. They already missed one. Alright, get to hacking. Mutilate the corpses. Alright, not too bad. He's right behind me, isn't he? Is there something else I'm supposed to be doing in here? Or did I just have to fight 2 waves of enemies? Can I examine these things? Or am I doing 1 wave of each alignment? There we go. Zombie! Oh no, stalkers. Oh god, I'm about to die. Hold on. I don't have time to cast it. I didn't have time to cast it. No. It's my fault. It's all my fault because I complained that the game was too easy. I complained. That's on me. Alright. Don't try to cast healing while the guys are on top of you. Here it comes. At least I saved not long ago at all. Alright, is my health good now? My health is good to start out with. Alright, so that's good. And we don't have to worry so much about sanity since I know we're going to get the Zelatoth rune at the end. We can worry more about just killing everything. Alright, health's still good. Let's go. See, these guys look purple, which I think means they're Manta Rock? Cool, health check, all good. Well, let's go ahead and use health. Oh, I can't hit those guys. So here he comes. Yep. They don't have a head. That's the other thing I'm doing. I'm swinging at their heads, but there's not one. Hit him, my dude. Hit him. You can just swing at their bodies? Just swing at their bodies. Okay. Can't swing. He's down. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Run over there, Karim. Just swing at his body. Swing, swing, swing. I'm so close to death. Oh my god. Oh, that was rough. Go ahead. Okay, okay. Alright, so left on D-pad is recover sanity. So now I can make myself more sane. Okay. Let's save. The other thing is that the Ramdao is slow, so I think it's good for big enemies, but I think it was much worse against the little Stalker Scythe guys. Alright, so what did I get? I can now enchant my sword with Zelatoth, so I can open that sword panel further back. These guys are really off the line, so now it's correct. Or at least it's not the exact same alignment as them, so it does damage. Oh, the darkness is coming. Going up or around? Looks like a dead end, so let's check it out. Oh, should Karim climb over the rubble? I'm not sure. We had the ladder back there. Which one do you think is the side path, and which one do you think is the main path? The fact that they're asking us about the rubble means it might be one way. Okay, so trappers. Oh, I'm kind of stuck. Oh, I'm kind of stuck. Get out of here real quick. They look like they were about to light up. Okay, try again. Oh yeah, you know what? I have the chakra. Can we use them? No, I can't hit him. Don't trigger him, don't trigger him. Good? We good? Cool. That looks like Anthony. A defeated warrior. Yeah, and I meant to continue healing. Oh, and I still have a torch, and I still need to be checking for tapestries. Okay, now let's climb up. Speaking of which, it is dark. Oh, okay. So, here's Olioth. Does that mean I need to be green? Oh, he interrupted it anyway. Let's just go fight him. I think that was all 3 heads at once when I finally hit him. Okay, we couldn't save because there was an enemy in this hallway. I think that's how that works. Okay. I don't think there's any other way through here. I guess we have to set down the book. Oh, but I can take it back. Okay, that is much less of a big deal if I can just take it straight back. I think I took damage because I hit the barrier. Am I just trying to kill waves of enemies again? Or is there something I need to do? Oh. I don't really get iframes when I'm doing the finish him. Not really. Seems like you do. Oh, wait. Can I do something over here? Can I set the ruby effigy? Oh, I didn't notice. Okay. Hit it again, hit it again. Okay. Is that it? Oh no, I shouldn't have finished them. They're gonna get me. Oh. It's just waves of enemies, which is not what I expect. Yep, poor Karim. Okay, well, once again, I just saved. Yeah, the Ramdao is just so slow. It's so good for that big enemy, but then it's so slow on regular enemies and on the stalkers. Yeah, is there anything I can do in this chamber to stop this fight? I don't think there is. So now that those guys are beheaded and cannot see me, as long as I've got a little bit of distance. Everybody hold on. No, they're going to attack each other. You love to see it. Alright, so at some point here is the one that has a stalker inside. There he is, okay. Just hit his body. Just hit his body. Move. This place. Okay. Now maybe a Ramdao? Are you coming in? Come on, buddy. Dare kill me now, come on. That's a lot of combat. That's a lot of combat in this chapter. There's Ulioth, who I guess is like my patron deity or something. I don't know what to do with the ruby effigy. I'm not sure if I want to claim this or not. I feel like... Is there anything else that I could have done with the ruby effigy? I could have used it in that room where you have to place things on the floor panels. But other than that, I'm not sure. But we've got to save from right here at the end. So yes.
Karim, we will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Karim. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood pooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me. And you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love.
All right, dang. He continued the...
This isn't really happening!
It's gonna pretend like it's a demo disc. Does anybody even remember what demo discs were? All right, that's cool. That was big and dramatic, and we've been going about 3 hours, so I think that is great for a first stream. I'm gonna stop there. Save here. Alright, thank you for watching. This is Eternal Darkness. I love this game. It got hard all of a sudden, but it's my fault. It's my fault for saying something, so thank you very much for watching. I will catch you next time, and we'll keep playing spooky games now through Halloween. Bye.